In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. The earth was without form and empty, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. God saw the light that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. He called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the middle of the waters." And God made the sky to divide the waters above from the waters below. And God called the firmament heaven. And it was so. And God said, "Let the waters be gathered together, and let the dry land appear." God called the dry land earth, and the waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, plants yielding seed, and trees bearing fruit." And the earth brought forth life. And God saw that it was good. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He also made the stars. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the waters bring forth living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth." God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply." And God made the animals of the earth, each according to its kind, wild animals, cattle, and creeping things. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let us make man in our image." God formed man from the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And man became a living soul. On the seventh day, God ended his work, and he rested. God blessed the seventh day, and made it holy. This garden was called Eden. In the Garden of Eden, everything was perfect. There was no pain, no fear, and no death. God placed the man he had created, Adam, inside the Garden of Eden. God gave Adam a special job. Adam was to care for the garden and keep it beautiful. In the middle of the garden were two special trees. One was the tree of life. The other was the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God spoke to Adam and said, "You may eat from every tree in the garden, but from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you must not eat, for in the day you eat from it, you shall surely die." God brought every animal to Adam to see what he would call them. Adam gave each animal a name, but among all the animals, there was no helper suitable for Adam. So God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep. God took one of Adam's ribs and made a woman. God brought the woman to Adam. Adam said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh." Adam and his wife Eve were both naked, and they were not ashamed. They lived happily with God in the garden. Now the serpent was more clever than any other creature. The serpent said to Eve, "Did God really say, 'You must not eat from any tree'?" Eve answered, "God said we must not eat from this tree, or we will die." The serpent said, "You will not surely die. You will become like God." Eve saw that the fruit was good to eat. She took the fruit and ate it. She also gave some to Adam, and he ate it. At that moment, everything changed. Their eyes were opened. They knew they had done wrong. Adam and Eve felt shame and fear. They hid from God among the trees. God called out, "Adam, where are you?"
Adam answered,
"I was afraid, so I hid." God spoke to the serpent, to the woman, and to the man. Sin had entered the world. Pain, hard work, and death would now come. God sent Adam and Eve out of the Garden of Eden. An angel with a flaming sword guarded the way to the tree of life. This is how God created the world. Everything beautiful, everything good. Even though Adam and Eve sinned, God still loved them. One day, God would send a savior to save the world. In the next episode, we will learn about Cain and Abel. Kindly subscribe to my channel to hear more stories from the Holy Bible.